You have good days and you have bad days, guys. Today, unfortunately, is a bad day.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you.
Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to Bigger by the Day, episode number 10. And today, I want to go over some of the side effects that I'm having being 9 weeks on Bigger by the Day. Now, I want to start this video off with a little comparison from week 1 to week 9. So let's see exactly what I'm looking like.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Get out, get out, get out. The first thing I want to touch on is basically the physical side effects I've been getting from this cycle. Now, we're gonna leave my slip disc out of this because as you can see, I'm hobbling like friggin' Hunchback in Notre Dame just to try to get some pressure off. First thing I want to go over is acne. Now, as you guys know, acnetechskincare.com is actually keeping me pretty good. I am getting a few welts on my back, especially in the crevice right here where I cannot reach. Now, I lost my big stick loofah, so I couldn't properly wash in that crack, which was causing me to break out like an absolute motherfucker. Is that my liver is just so overworked, but I do not think that is the case because I'm not taking any oral anabolic steroids right now. I think it has more to do with that I actually missed 2 shots when we were in Florida. It was the influx of the hormones and maybe some of those days of drinking that caused my skin to break out. Now, number 2 is shoulders and glutes. Now, I have been on an every single day injecting schedule. I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I have been getting a lot of scar tissue built up in my shoulders and in my glutes. I'm almost getting like little like balls now. It does not seem like the oil is absorbing correctly. So starting tomorrow, I'm actually getting a deep tissue massage every single week, and I'm really gonna have them work on shoulders and glutes to try to break up as much scar tissue as possible. I have injected my legs and I have injected my biceps as well. So if the scar tissue does not break up more efficiently, then I am gonna start to inject the long head of my bicep and my quads. I just don't really like doing that. Now, other than that, basically hairline, as you can see, has not receded whatsoever. My overall health is good. My joints, because of the NPP, feels absolutely amazing. So I'm not feeling bloated. I'm not feeling estrogenic. I'm not holding a fuck ton of water retention, even though we are plowing back the calories. The only other physical side of things is I am a little bit lethargic and tired, which, to be honest, I think has everything to do with my liver enzymes being slightly too high. Because you guys know, liver enzymes will not only make you sluggish and tired, but they will also cause acne. So the fact that I have both of those things means that I'm gonna start taking a liver supplement today, and I'm gonna see if I get some of that energy and some of this acne cleared up. Those are the only physical side effects from this cycle that I've gotten so far, but we're gonna continue this day on, and I'm gonna see you guys soon for the emotional side effects that I've gotten from this cycle. All right, guys, so we got a ton of shit done. Not really, actually, all we've done is stop for a strawberry sunshine smoothie and a Mucho Burrito from Mucho Burrito. I'm really taking advantage of this last 5 weeks where we can like just plow back really any food that we want to because it's the off season. And when contest season comes around, it's literally gonna be the same meals 6 times a day, every day for 4 months with like no cheat meals, maybe like 3 or 4 cheat meals in the span of fucking 4 months. I'm gonna enjoy myself, and you should enjoy yourself too. We also picked up a belt from Iron Bull because I'm hoping that being able to like contract my waist and like have something like tight around my waist will take the nerve pain away. So when I take you guys to shoulders tonight to blast these fucking delts, I'm gonna try this belt and see if it takes away some of the pain. Final thing that we're gonna mention right now is kind of the emotional side effects from the steroids I'm taking. Obviously, like I say in every single video, steroids amplifies what you are already. So, you'll be a superhuman. Like for me, my thing is like life and death, right? I fucking fear, I don't fear death, but the whole idea of like closing your eyes and anyone you've ever spoke to never existing, anything you've ever done never existing, you will be forgotten and no one will ever know that you were ever fucking here eventually. You know what I mean? Unless you're like, I don't know, Martin Luther King, who will just continuously go on and on and on. But you understand what I'm saying. So like the other day, I just randomly started crying because I was so fucking sad that one day, every memory you ever had with someone will eventually not exist. So that was like super sad, and you know, like that was just amplified because of the amount of drugs I'm on right now. Number two is like my overall irritability. Now, I think that most irritability comes with dieting. So I was super irritable today because my sock was not on tight, and every time I would walk, my sock would go halfway down my foot. So it was basically like my sock was half on in my shoe, and I was trying to walk around, and I was honestly about to fucking kill somebody. But you know, I got a smoothie, I got a mucho burrito, I got a girl beside me, and life's good, you know? If I had that, plus I was also starving because I was dieting, things would probably be like twice as amplified and twice as irritated. So as far as like emotional side effects from this cycle, I would say A-okay. Is that, yeah, okay. I would say A-okay, like it's actually not that bad for an off-season cycle. And we still got like 14 more pounds to go to hit 245 pounds. So we're gonna crush this burrito, crush this smoothie, continue Black Friday shopping. Peace. At it again in Ottawa. Emmanuel's killing the filming again. We got the belt on today. The belt is actually causing a little bit more pain than I would like, but it feels a lot better seated. So we're gonna try and do a lot of seated shoulder work today. We're still gonna try to go as heavy as possible, not really compressing the spine. We're gonna be doing a lot of different exercises today, so pay close attention, because I guarantee you haven't done a lot of these things. So we're gonna start off on a warm-up because we're back in Canada and it's fucking cold, guys. So we're basically gonna do 20 fronts, 20 sides, 20 rears, 4 sets, back to back to back to back to back, and only rest when absolutely needed. Really get the shoulders warmed up, and then we're gonna move into exercise number 1.
It's all about humanity.
Just remember, like, it's a warm-up, so don't go and like start heaving around weight. We're really just trying to activate all the muscle fibers that we're gonna be using today. Make sure that we're in a good environment to start training.
It's all about humanity.
Off the first exercise here with behind the head Smith machine press. You're probably like, oh Mark, behind the head is so bad for your shoulders. Oh my God. Guys, that's because I do not want to do regular military press where I have to go 2-3 plates just to get the same type of contraction that I can do behind my head and throw on a 25 or a 35 pound plate and get the same contraction. Like I said, I'm trying to not compress my spine. So the lighter I can go on any overhead press, the better. We're only gonna do 3, maybe 4 sets of this and really contract and really try to get the overall shape of the shoulders. I find when you do a front military press like here, you're working so much of your front delt. But if you come behind your head and you lean a little bit forward and press up, you're working more like the upper middle of your delt and you get that overall shape more, so.
about you.
Don't position the bar so far backwards that you're in an unnatural range of motion. As you can see, like when I'm lifting this bar, I have to move my head forward to get it behind my neck. If I'm gonna put my head back, it actually hits me right on the top of the head. The second thing is, don't try to do not shrug your traps as well as press up. So try to keep your traps down and then press up instead of going all the way up like that. You're just gonna get much better contraction and a much better pump. So we're gonna throw in a 10, which is just a 35 per side, to our final set on like our compound exercises. And then we're just gonna blast side delts and rear delts.
About you, man.
It's about 10 to 15 reps on everything today. No need to go any higher. No need to go any lower. We're doing a side delt variation today, which is basically gonna be like a side supported delt raise times 2. So we're gonna start like here, and we're just gonna bring it up like here. This takes all the momentum out of the movement and really has you focus just on the side delt. When you can't do any more of that, we're gonna easy it up and come this way. We're gonna hang off of it so you can use a little bit more momentum, and then we're gonna burn out on this side. We're gonna do that on each side. We're only gonna use like probably 15-pound dumbbells. And again, just pump that blood in.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity.
Really just like remember, we're trying to like fill up the shoulders. So we're just trying to get them as round as humanly possible. So every single time you do an exercise, just try to remember that like hit it from different angles. Because we're doing a superset here, you can kind of like tweak around. Like every set, I hit like a different part of my side delt. Now I know like you shouldn't be that specific because our overall goal is mass. And usually I would be grabbing like the 50s, 60s, or 70 pounds and just trying to like keep it up and get as big as possible. But because we're working through an injury right now, I'm just trying to fine tune that much more. Cable rear delt, but we're gonna bend over and hit it from this angle. We've not really done that before, so it's good to switch things up. And I love doing cables for rear delts because it keeps constant tension on the muscle. That's really it. It's a good difference. It's a really good difference. We're just gonna take a knee here. Pray for our fallen soldiers have slip discs. So it's not okay. You have good days and you have bad days, guys. Today, unfortunately, is a bad day. But you know, it's what you do during these bad days that really like make the difference. It crossed my mind several times today to like text Emmanuel and be like, yo, I just can't train today, and like just not come to the gym or not do anything. But I got up, I got to work, fulfilled all my orders from the Plummer, and then we're still at the fucking gym doing what we can. And that's what makes the difference, because if I were to just not do anything for the next like year versus me doing something for the next year, even though it's not 100%, but to the best of my ability, I'm still gonna be farther off in the next year than the person that didn't do shit all. So I'm gonna come here and do the best I fucking can, and I know in the long run, it's gonna pay off. Ow, fuck. Hey guys, like, don't be scared to do those partials at the end, because that's where maximum growth is gonna be. Like I said, I train alone a lot, so I really try to get those partials and just do anything to get the rest of that blood flow in there. Second thing I want to mention is for rear delts, especially on cables, I do like to cross over and try to get as much of a stretch in my rear delt as possible before the contraction again. So moving on to our second last exercise. Let's go. This is we're gonna do a superset because my back honestly can't take much longer. So we're gonna try to pick up the speed so we can get as much volume as possible in a shorter amount of time. So we're gonna do double arm. Whoa, shit, I almost literally ate shit. So we're gonna do double arm overhead press. Again, just another press. We're gonna do this backwards because like I said, when you sit forward on this machine, I feel it's just all in the front delt. Here I can really lean forward and push where I want my shoulders to grow. And we're gonna superset this with a heavier side lateral raise. So we're basically just gonna go boom, 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 rest as needed, go as heavy as possible. Obviously just go off a feel, especially if you're injured. But if you're not injured, then do as much as you possibly can. We'll just walk over there.
Okay, we'll play you the other step.
We'll probably just do 2 sets of. This is we're gonna do a superset because my back honestly can't take much longer. So we're gonna try to pick up the speed so we can get as much volume as possible in a shorter amount of time. So we're gonna do double arm. Whoa, shit, I almost literally ate shit. So we're gonna do double arm overhead press. Again, just another press. We're gonna do this backwards because like I said, when you sit forward on this machine, I feel it's just all in the front delt. Here I can really lean forward and push where I want my shoulders to grow. And we're gonna superset this with a heavier side lateral raise. So we're basically just gonna go boom, 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 rest as needed, go as heavy as possible with like not be, we're basically gonna do military press, side delt, rest, military press, side delt, rest. And we've been doing about 5 or 6 exercises with about, like I said, 10 to 15 reps. So obviously just go off a feel, especially if you're injured. But if you're not injured, then do as much as you possibly can. We'll just walk over. one of my favorite rear delts exercises is where you actually lay down flat on one of these benches, which is great for me because it takes that pressure off my nerve. It takes that pressure off my slip disc, but it really gives you the best rear delt stretch and contraction that I've ever gotten in my entire life. It's like a variation of a pec deck, but it allows you much more range of motion and a much bigger stretch. Rear delts is one of those things that is really hard to individually hit and especially stretch. So this exercise, hands down, one of the best rear delt exercises to build rear delts in the bodybuilding game. So we're probably gonna do 4 or 5 sets of these. On this, we're doing like 20 to 30 reps per arm. And we're just gonna pump that shit up with blood, and then we're gonna call it a day. So post-workout meal today is, we're going a little fancy. Paige decided she wanted to cook something up, and by cook, I mean got beautifully wrapped takeout. But what we got today is we got some Chinese food. We got chicken bra and chicken ball, and we got the noodle. We got the noodle and stir fried. And we also had 2 scoops of Isoflex protein just to try to get that protein in. So basically just, I like chicken balls, egg rolls, the chicken fried rice. I actually really like everything here except that like beef broccoli mix. So I'm actually just gonna try to plow back these calories. Like I said, we're eating like 4,000 calories a day right now. I'll do a full day of eating in another 2 weeks. My back is honestly not okay today. So I'm just gonna try to plow this food back, lay down ice, and just try to decompress my spine. Oh, I also got she also cooked me this homemade apple pie because I love apple pie. So basically gonna wrap this video up here. Like I said, not too many side effects. So far so good. A little bit of acne, a little bit emotional, but that's just the name of the game of getting huge. I'm hoping that my back has some massive improvements. On the Black Friday sales today, I actually got a new bedroom set, a new couch, and a new bed. So I'm hoping this new bed can really help with the healing of my back. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you guys have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments below, and I will see you guys on the next video.
It's all about humanity.